when I look back now, if you hadn't have done those things, you wouldn't have been where you were today, would you? In terms of sort of like, you know, you think about the global nature of you and what you always wanted to achieve.
I suppose there were some things that obviously got highlighted because obviously once me and Victoria were together, everything that we did were more highlighted than probably anything that the manager had seen. So obviously, I suppose all he was worried about was, you know, the football side. Nothing kept. Well, I'm sure he was worried about me as a person as well, because obviously I'd grown up at the club, and I think he cared about us as players. But I suppose it was, you know, at the end of the day, I wasn't travelling to London as much as the manager thought, but obviously because it...
He thought it was 3, it was 4.
But to be fair, like there's one moment I talk about in the documentary that when I was in Manchester and my phone rang and I picked it up and it was the gaffer and he went, "Beckham, where are you? David, where are you?" And I said, "Boss, I'm in Manchester just driving past the Trafford Centre." He said, "No, you're not." He said, "You're in Barcelona Airport. My mate sat opposite you." And I was like, "Boss, I'm driving past it." He said, "No, you're not." And then put the phone down.
Oh, my God.
So it was things like that happened. But at that point, I think...
I'd have drove.
You should have known by the ringtone. When your phone was ringing, you know you wanted to
I'd have drove straight to his house. Because then, so that means in his mind, he said, right, it's like he's not listening. I'm not in Barcelona, I'm here. I'd have drove straight to his house, knocked the door.
But then, you know, I suppose at that point, I remember Victoria being on tour with the Spice Girls and they were in Dublin for about 4 or 5 weeks. So I, without obviously telling anyone, I flew over to see Victoria one night because we had a day off the next day.